Hello, you guys. Welcome to My Elevated Lifestyle with Amy Griffith. I am your host. And if you guys are watching this, clearly we have had a glow up on terms of quality. We have a mic, we have a brand new computer. I don't even know what this thing is called. We have a brand new camera, you guys. I started this podcast literally March 9th. It'll be 3 years ago through voice memos on my phone. And I would just upload voice memos on my phone, no edits, nothing like that. And then I do video on Zoom sometimes. So if you're new here, this is going to be your new normal, but I just want you to go back to the episode before this one so that you can understand where the level up is coming from. So honestly, you guys, I am really just excited to step into this new space with you all. And this is going to be more of like a literal fireside living room chit chat. We are currently in my living room. This space, if you guys are watching this on the screen, I just want to share a little bit of my vision of what I want to do because I love this space for the podcast. It just feels like we're literally in my living room chatting together. It's cozy, it's a vibe. And I have my little bevy. This is a new concoction that I just discovered tonight. This is a psychotic drink, by the way, that I have made. I will explain to you what it is in a second, but it was full. It was ready. I poured it fresh for this conversation, but the hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours that it has been of me trying to sort out technical difficulties, you guys, technology, like cameras, mics, like everything, everything to do with those types of things stress me out. Like they stress me out because I don't really understand them, but I am open to learning and yeah, I'm open to learning and not let them stress me. So, anyway, I drank my fun drink while trying to figure out how to get this whole situation to work. So, we're almost at the end of it, but it is slapping. This is a Coke Zero with a strawberry energy fizz. So everyone does like the cherry Diet Cokes, which I love. I love a cherry Coke Zero. I don't know the difference between Diet and Coke, or Diet and Zero, but I was like, why not add a little strawberry? They're my little energy fizz sticks, they're vitamins, they're green tea, things like that. And I would add like the cherry flavored ones into my Coke Zero and it just slaps. It's like a incredible cherry Diet Coke. I was like, I can do that with any fruit that I want. So I did a strawberry. This tastes like a slappin' Krispy Kreme soda. This is literally a sugar-free cream soda. This was the best thing that I've done all day. So there's that. Let's light my little candle, you guys, together. Set the vibe. Setting the vibe, setting the mood. And it was also daylight, which we're losing that now again because of how long it took me to sort this out. But I'm just proud of myself that we have gotten here. So, more with the vision. This is going to be my cozy, comfy chair that we'll hang out in. And who knows if we'll expand, someone else can sit in this chair. Right now, it's my cat Sanchez. I wish you guys could see him. Basil's snoring right beside me. Maybe now because I have my mic, you guys won't hear him anymore. But in all my years of old podcasts, you guys will hear his snores in every single one. It's actually a part of the charm. I think it's a part of the brand, but who knows? Maybe he'll get real loud and the mic will pick it up. But yeah, maybe one day we'll have, little interviews, little chats with people sitting in the chair next to me. My fireplace is right here. I need to add something to the wall above it. Behind me here, I actually have a beautiful big chestnut like cabinet shelf that is huge and it goes up and it curves at the top. It's a round top and it's going to fit perfectly in this little wall right here. I'm so excited for that. I've got one that's going to go on either side of the fireplace. So it's just going to be symmetrical. I hope it looks good. And if I'm going to be so honest with you guys, those shelves have arrived a few days ago. They're outside my door right now in the boxes. They're too heavy for me to bring in by myself. Thank God I live in a peaceful, quiet countryside neighborhood because they're literally just sitting out there, but it's probably not good for the wood. Like, it's probably just really, really bad that they're out there. But I literally, like, no one's home right now besides me. Basil's useless. But one of my friends and business partners, Tracy, is actually going to be here in like the next hour. And little does she know, I'm about to put her to work because I need those inside, and it would be just amazing if we could build them together, you know? So, anyways, those are here. They just might take some while to actually become, you know, become a thing. But then it'll be beautiful. I can put my books up here, little candles, little plants. I have my little reading light here. This is where I come and sit in the morning and just read and have my coffee. And this is my spot, you guys. And now it's our spot. Now it's our spot where we get to chat and hang and all the things. And that just makes me so excited. So, I guess what this episode, I don't even know what I'm going to title it yet. I just knew I wanted to come on, test my new situation, and just brain dump with you guys about how I've been feeling lately because I really truly feel like things are shifting, and I really want to bring this energy in for you guys and wherever you may be at right now. Actually, I should really do this with you guys. This is something that I trained my network marketing team on, I want to say not last night, the night before. And I got a lot of feedback from it of people kind of telling me, where they're at. It was just a really tangible way to look at where you are right now in your life, what your mindset is like right now, how you're feeling truly, and how you can start to bring yourself to, your next stage, the next level of where it is that you actually want to go. And we were mostly talking about, of course, like their business goals. It's a business call. And we got into it, and I asked them, okay, you're a one, you're a two, or you're a three. A one is someone who is so on fire right now, so lit up, like you are on a high, you are in momentum. Maybe, business is booming more than it ever has for you right now. You're on your health game. You are saying yes, you're really stepping full body into, your 2026 New Year's resolutions or the things you said you wanted to do, where you are just in that wavelength right now, and you have a knowing deep in your gut that the goals you have are being hit 1000%. Like you are guaranteeing that success to yourself vibe, that certainty in yourself. Okay. And things like this, entrepreneurship, you own a business, you are chasing this passion, this dream, you are on your health journey. A lot of the times it obviously will feel very uncertain, right? There's no guarantee of someone else guaranteeing it to us that this is going to work out for us. It's truly up to us and our efforts and our mindsets and our determination. And having that certainty, it can be really, really hard for people to find if it's not something that they're used to putting into practice, right? So that's a one. You are like on fire, full body, yes, like nothing, no resistance in my way. I'm getting it done. It doesn't matter how, you do not see the how, you're getting it done anyways, that energy, okay? Or you might be a two. This is where most of you are going to be at realistically right now, okay? And a two is someone who has a goal in mind that gets them excited. And maybe most days you are on fire and you are excited, but you're not 100% sure you're going to get there. You're not really sure. The uncertainty is coming in waves a lot more often than that excitement and that joy of going for it is. Like you're nervous and you don't want to declare the goal fully because you don't actually fully believe that you can do it, if we're being honest, okay? Most of you are at two right now, okay? And that's okay. That's very, very normal. And I'm going to plant some seeds in your mind right now to help you step into that energy of a one and the energy of just my brain goes in so many directions with this right now because I'm feeling this so deeply. I can't get into it right now because my mind's going to go everywhere, but we will in a second. A three is, let's stay on track. Let's stay on track. A three is someone who you haven't even set a goal because you know you won't hit it. It is the complete opposite of a one. Some of you are in a place right now where you feel defeated. You feel like you're going backwards. You are watching people succeed and thrive and achieve goals, or it looks like everyone around you is succeeding because you feel like you're not. So it just looks like everything else is highlighted and you don't even want to watch it, but you can't help it. And you're in the spiral. Okay. You're in the spiral. Your health game is not on. You've let go of those New Year's resolutions. You're just over it. You're not feeling great. Maybe you're in a weird personal life season, right? Like whatever it is for you, there's reasons for it. And that's a three. And the reality is, a lot of you are probably there right now as well. Okay. A lot of you are probably mostly a two, probably some threes, and a rare few ones. I know there are some ones out there right now. Okay. And I just want to say to you guys, like, however you're feeling is so human and is so normal. And I am not immune to being a 3-2-1, a 1-2-3, a 3, a 3-3-2-2-1-3-2. Like I'm also a human. Like I go all over that scale as well with things that are going on in my life and whatnot. But I want to give you guys kind of the menu, if you will, the blueprint, the game plan of how to channel your level one on fire, full body yes, absolute certainty in your goals and your plan and your mission and your vision energy and stepping into that. Because the people I see who are on their A game and who are showing up like that, and it's like, how are they doing it? It's incredible. The thing is, you guys, is even when those people are feeling like a three, they show up as a one. Where a lot of you guys, when you're feeling like a three, you look like a three, okay? With love. You guys know me. I love you. I'm going to speak honestly with you. I'm going to use that little tough love because you need to know this and you need to hear this. And if you truly want to step up and you truly want to level up and you want to change your life this year and you want to make those leaps, like you wouldn't be listening to this. You wouldn't be here right now if that's not what you desired. It's in you, it's in your gut. You have the gut pull. So that is what I see from those who are operating at that place. And it was actually a great conversation that I had with a bunch of top earners within my network marketing company. There was a retreat in Banff, which is pretty close to where I live in Alberta. And I went out there to guest speak for their opening night, which was so fun. I'm very close friends with a lot of them. And we had a really great conversation in the hotel room with all the girls. And we talked about how, you know, if as top leaders, like if our business is in a dip, if we're having some personal life stuff happen, if we are going through it, if we are sad, mad, frustrated, confused, nervous, happy, joyful, excited, on a high, doesn't matter, anywhere on that scale, we're showing up anyway. Do you understand? We're showing up anyway. How can you, when you feel like things aren't happening how you want them to be happening, how can you bring yourself up anyways, in despite of other things that are going on around you and maintain that type of energy? Better yet, lean into it even more. You guys, when my business is in a lull, you would think I'm on like the biggest high and I'm thriving more than I ever have before because I show up so much more. It lights a fire under my butt when I'm like, oh, my sales are down personally, or, whatever this is going on, or, oh, that's a bit of a dip. Like it's business. Things are going to happen in business all of the time. It's totally normal. And honestly, I have found a way to lean into gratitude for those places because I know in those days, weeks, months, seasons of the lull and the dip, I do my best freaking work, baby. You better watch out when I am in a lull because it lights me up like nothing else. I'm like, Kate, I need to switch things up. Okay, we need to revamp something. We need to get some energy. We need to get some duplication. We need to get some better leadership. That's on me. Okay, step on it. And then I step on it, and then new levels are reached, new milestones, the bar raises, and then now we're tracking at a whole new wavelength, and we'll have a dip while we're there too. But you guys, the dips as you grow and grow and grow and grow and step it up become like so much less. What a dip used to be is very different from what it is now. Like a dip for me now was Amy's dream, like 4 years ago, my dream would have been what my dip is now. Okay. So it elevates with you as you elevate, and we need to recognize that. Okay. So that is the first thing. What can you do to step into that energy? What can you do to light yourself up when you are feeling two ish, three ish? And check in with yourself, you guys, throughout the day. Sit right now. You're listening to me. I'm taking all of your attention right now, which is great. Like you're locked in. Perfect. But now just take a second to go inward. What number are you? Ask yourself right now. Say the number out loud. Yep, I'm a one. I'm a two. I'm a three. This is what I feel right now. Okay. Like acknowledge that, because that acknowledgement is going to be the only thing that's going to help you move through that. And as we talked about this, that is the first thing, is to really understand that everyone's going to go through those waves, but they pull themselves back up to a one at all costs, like it is your oxygen, baby. Okay. When you start to treat that energy like it is literally your oxygen, it's literally your water, it is your food, you need it to survive, that's when your standard of life has completely elevated. That's when your excuses go out the door. And that's really what you got to do right now, you guys, is, the reason you're at a two or a three is you have excuses. You have resistance, whether you're blaming your busy schedule, whether you're blaming your group of friends who don't support you, whether you're blaming where you live right now and it's just not convenient for you to do the things you want or eat as healthy as you want, or I've done all these things too. You blame everything outside of yourself. It's so much easier to blame everything else and everybody else rather than to just look yourself in the eyes in the mirror and go, you're the problem, right? Like, I'm the problem. We need to go into our inner selves and be like, I need to change my excuses around because they're clearly not supporting me. You guys, every single one of your excuses that you have, I do not care what it is, every single excuse that you have right now can be flipped on its head completely and can be your reason why you must. That excuse that you have can be your biggest, most important reason why you must do this, why you have to do this, right? If it's your busy schedule, this was it for me when I was starting my business. Was I almost didn't start because I had a full-time university schedule. I was working two jobs. Your girl was busy, okay? Your girl was really, really busy, and I was like, don't think I can swing it. I don't think I can be as successful as I would want to be if I start this with, a schedule like I have. Why am I holding this like that? Here we go. That's better. But then I realized that I needed to start my business so that I could get my time back. I needed my time back. I could not live with a schedule based on someone else's schedule. Someone else is putting me on their schedule that works for them, right? And they're putting me on those 8 hours, those 5 hours to 8 hours to 10 hours a day. Here's your schedule. Here's when you're going to go to work. Here's when your lunch break is. Ask for a bathroom break. Like fully living on someone else's timeline of their life, building their dream up. I just couldn't do it. Like it became, and you guys got to dig into it. Dig into your excuses and flip it around and dig into you flipping it around. I thought about that. I was like, hey, that 9 to 5 life is not for me. This sort of lifestyle, this, trajectory that I'm on right now. Do I want this for the next 5, 10 years, next decades of my life, my entire life? Because that's the path I'm on if I keep doing what I'm doing. No, I need to do something different. And I dug into it so hard and I really, really got into that excuse, flipped it around like that, and it became this absolute non-negotiable. I couldn't not build my business after that, you guys. Really realizing what I actually wanted and what I was able to do next. That could not be my excuse anymore. It was the reason why I had to. So yes, I was very, very busy, but my business became a top peak priority alongside finishing my degree, alongside showing up to my jobs. Other things went on the back burner. I wasn't watching a whole bunch of TV. I wasn't scrolling on my phone ever. I was earning on my phone. Way better plan. I wasn't going out with friends, going out drinking on the weekends at all during that time because I wanted to build my future. It became way more fun than going out with my friends, right? If it is your group of friends that you're like, oh, I just don't hang out with people that get it, go find new friends. Go find people who get it. Go spend time with people who get it, you guys, or spend time alone and build yourself up into the person who can be in those rooms and around the people who really get it. Like I had to build myself up. I was working very alone for a while because a lot of people around me in school did not get what I was doing. They weren't on that wavelength. They were not interested to be on that wavelength, but I was already jumping into another identity over here. So I needed to come into my solitude and work on myself and plug in with my team virtually and really plug into podcasts and you know, those things further away from me, though I didn't have a local community, around me that I could be a part of for this. I built myself up. I learned and I got around people virtually from the training calls, from the podcast, everything like that, and built myself up that way. And then I started to meet people in person and build this community in person. So, again, yeah, every single excuse that you guys have, whatever it may be, you can flip it around right now and it will empower you. It will empower you to it's just gonna light a freaking fire within you, you guys. Like, you just realize that you are so in control of this life. You're so in control of this lifetime that you have and how you want to live it and what you want to bring into it. And like, I heard this, where did I hear this? It was on a podcast somewhere. I've really been expanding my horizons with podcasts and listening to different people, and I've just been getting all these little gems lately. And I think we also hear what we're meant to hear. Like it'll land on us when we're actually ready to hear it because I've always listened to a lot of podcasts, but I feel like you can hear similar things that land differently at a different time when you're really open and ready to hear it and ready to receive it. This is why the consistency in your mindset development, in your mentorship, in your coaching, and let it be repetitive, you guys. Let a lot of it be repetitive because you need to build those reps with it. You need to get in that repetition and it's just gonna hit you different one day where it's like an overnight, you feel like something like a switch has been flipped and you're like, why do I get this now? It wasn't from that one time you heard it. It's from the buildup in your subconscious that now your actual brain pathways have slowly been altering over time because of this repetition, you guys. It's not because of the one thing someone said, it's because you've been doing the work and your subconscious is soaking everything up. So keep it up, keep doing that. So, something I heard that I really, really loved is that I want you guys to think of this analogy of you being like a tree, is essentially what we were using on terms of you are just like nature, you're just like a tree, you are growing, right? You are growing as you are being nurtured. And the thing about a tree is that it will only grow as tall as the roots grow deep. So if a tree has really short, small roots and it's not really rooting down through the ground, through the soil, it's not going to grow very tall, right? And what do plants need for their roots to grow? They need water, they need sunlight, they need nurturing. They need to be taken care of. They need time and patience, right? And I've been filling my house with plants. We have so many plants now, and we'll just be getting more. And I'm very much so learning the patience game with them. But, anyways, I want you to really visualize your body. If you can right now, even just stand on the floor and like plant your feet into the floor and start to visualize these roots going down into the floor. And as your roots are grounding down into the floor, I want you to visualize the top of your head growing, 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 growing. But if your roots are short and not growing, you are not growing taller and vice versa. Okay. You guys, your roots are the work that you do on yourself and the actions that you take. Your roots are growing with every healthy meal that you put into your body, with every cup of water, with every action you take in your business, with every new idea that you implement and move forward in, with every time that you want to fall into your comfort zone, but you choose discipline, every time that you're nervous, but you do it anyway, every time that you follow through with your word of what you said you were going to do, every time that you choose the the option that you know you're meant to choose and you lean into that, even if it's scary and you do it anyway, but you know that's for you, your roots are growing, you guys. Every exercise that you do, every, you know, friendship that you build, that roots you. All of these grounding, rooting things, the roots are growing deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. The more output that you are doing, the more input that you're getting. So, all of those healthy things, all of those things that we know we should be doing, those are going to be growing your roots longer and longer and stronger through the ground, which in then return, you are going to reach higher success. You are going to achieve your goals. You are going to transform. You are going to be growing to new heights, literally, just like a tree, you guys. But the thing is that if you just talk about doing all those things, you talk about doing the work on your business and you talk about the goals that you want and you talk about that dream body and you talk about cooking a healthy meal, that isn't actually growing your roots. Talking about it without follow through does the opposite. Talking about it and then implementing it or just simply implementing it, but you can acknowledge it, say it out loud, affirm, and then do it right away, that is going to grow your roots. My plants in my house, you guys, if I don't actually go and do the work of getting out of this chair, filling up the water jug, watering them every Sunday, making sure they're by the window, turning them around so their other side gets sunlight, putting little banana peels and coffee in their soil or whatever it is that my fiance tells me to do that I obviously haven't done, but he says it helps them grow. All of these little like things, those are physical actions that I'm using my hands, I'm doing something for that plant to grow. The wild plants out there that are not domesticated in a house, the seasons are nurturing them, the bugs, the critters around, the rain that falls out of the sky, the sun that comes up, that's all physical stuff that's happening. There's work that's put in to the growth. If I just talked about watering my plant but never did, it would die. Okay? If the sun didn't rise tomorrow, the plants would probably start to struggle if that kept happening. You know what I'm saying? You need to do the do. You need to really step into that, you guys, and visualize every single time that you do that your roots are growing stronger. And hopefully, this is also, I've been loving this personally, just as like a little mental exercise. Like before you do anything, before you do something scary, before you go and work on your business, before you go on stage to speak or train on a call or something like that, before you go take an exam, whatever it is, just like stand, close your eyes, deep breath. And as you breathe out, you visualize your feet rooted and growing those roots out, and you just elevating as a beautiful tree in the forest, you guys. Okay, you guys, it is now the next day. My camera died, and I hit the limit on my camera all at the same time. I will tell you, there is nothing that will test you like technology that you are not used to or you've never used before. And there's like all these new things, right? It's like the settings and figuring it out. And it's like the most frustrating thing ever. And it's such a test. And I'm just laughing because I'm realizing on this camera, because my files are going to be so big with long form video like this, I need a special adapter to put the little card in with the video on it into my laptop because I can't just put it into my laptop, of course. And took me hours yesterday, this morning to figure this out, of course, right? And I go onto Amazon to buy this little adapter when I realize this is the answer. I need this thing. Let's hope and pray, okay? But I'm pretty sure. And for the first time, I've ever seen an Amazon outage. There's literally an Amazon outage, at least in Canada right now as I'm recording this, where when you go to click on the delivery address you want, it just takes you to the oops, you ran into an error and shows you a photo of a dog. Like if anyone's gotten an Amazon error, you always see a dog, which is smart psychology because who can get mad at a cute little puppy on the screen looking at you? But I am just laughing. Like, when you're just going through that spiral of like frustration or trying to figure something out and like you just can't get it. And then the most insane random things that you've just never seen before, and it's like of course this is happening today, after all of this. And it's a lesson, you guys, and I wanted to bring this up because I know so many of you as well right now are running into these like back to back to back setbacks and back to back to back can't get to where I want to go, and things keep getting in my way, and I feel like I'm 3 steps forward and like 6 steps back, like no matter what I just can't really get ahead. And I just want to remind you guys that these are all tests. Like, I look at these things like these are little tests from the source, from the universe, from your creator that's like, are you willing to do what it takes? Are you patient enough? Are you going to work through it anyways? Are you going to stay calm and trust that you're going to be able to figure this out and you're going to be able to get ahead and move forward? Because it takes a lot of people out, or they just give up, or never mind. It's just, they just get so frustrated they can't handle the next stage. And when you're learning something new and when you're a beginner in something, if it's me with this new technology, or you're starting a business or going to that next level in your business and in your life, you're going to enter some brand new territory where you have never been there before. And you have to be okay with being a beginner, you guys. So many people hate that. They're so scared of that. They're like, just get me to let my tree grow really, really tall and not actually do any of the work that it takes. And it's like, it just doesn't work like that. It's in that work that all the magic happens after that. Okay. So it's just a really good reminder for you guys. And last thing, last thing that I'll say before I wrap this up, because I want to mention it as well. As much as you are channeling that new beginner energy into everything, like everything that you step in and that you do, be a sponge, the only way is up. I have so much to learn and so many places to go. That's such a great place to be mentally because you just absorb life like a child, where everything's new and there's so much wonder and there's so much magic and color. It's like, see your life like that with that childlike belief that anything is possible and there's just no limitations, there's no restrictions. Like, you can decide to remove those things off of you. With that being said, as you're pursuing something and as you're going for it, you need to tap into that alter ego at the same time. Be open to be beginner, welcome that energy, be open to learning. But then as you're pursuing and as you're putting that into action, pretend that you have a decade of experience and you're the best at this ever. Another personal example for me in my life right now, you guys, is acting. So I did a little bit of acting. I went to class. I did, the classic background just to like get on set, and I went to quite a few auditions, didn't book anything. And I got to start to learn that experience of the acting world. It's very, very different. I have a performance background in dance, so I'm very used to like being in front of a camera or being on stage, like presenting in front of people, but with my moves, with my body, not with words. So it's very, very different for me. It's a whole new world. So I'm like, beginner hat is on, but I have to channel that I am, I don't even know what it's called, a Grammy. Is that what they win? I'm a Grammy winning actress. Like, I've done this for years. I'm a professional. I know exactly what to do. I take direction perfectly well. I memorize lines so easily. I channel it. I'm in it. Like, I have to affirm those things and put on this professional alter ego. You can even take a name, make up a name, use the name of someone that know and love. I can be like, I am literally Margot Robbie. Like, this is who I am. This is my expertise level. I'm good to go. Let's get into it. Or you can step into an alter ego that you've kind of created for yourself. I did this when I started my business as well and continue to do in my business with everywhere that I go. I'm like, okay, I'm here now. I want to be here. This is my next income level. Who would I be today and how would I be showing up and working my business and presenting and leading my team if I was at this level. I'm going to put on that alter ego right now before I start doing something and channel that energy. It is so important because a lot of you guys are going into your business conversations or your calls or stepping into the gym really, really nervous and worried and scared and all these things. But if you just low key pretend to be somebody else so you don't have to worry about your own very human, normal emotions, you step into this professional, badass version of you and just channel that person and that energy and just be like, oh, it's not me, it's her, it's her who's saying this, it's her who's doing this. It kind of gives you this freedom to be messy, it gives you this freedom to be different, it gives you this freedom to act like that. It gives you this fearlessness because suddenly it's not you, it's somebody else. So it feels way more natural because you can kind of play this character and be who you want to be. It's very helpful, you guys, if you're someone who gets really nervous, you have a lot of limiting beliefs and things like that, just literally put on a new personality. You can go make up this character if you want, write it down, give it a name, and write out all these amazing traits that this character has. And then every time you are going to work, going to the gym, going to do whatever it is that you're doing, tapping into this passion, business, whatever, that you channel that version of you, that person, and then you lead from that place. And you guys, you are just going to become that person. Your confidence is going to grow with this alter ego that you've created. So it's a really, really, really powerful practice. It's like visualization. It's acting as if it's acting as that person that you have on your vision board that you want to become. Like, you need to act like them today. You need to be them today and repeat, 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 get your reps in. You will become that person. So, with that being said, you guys, I'm going to go because I feel like this was a nice long one. You get like me in 2 days. Oh, I do see the little numbers on there. That's okay. This is good to know. I'm learning so much with this first episode on my new technology, on my new camera, but I'm excited, you guys. I also wanted to let you know at the time of this dropping, oh my gosh, I actually don't even know what day is it. March, early March. By the time this is out, my 90-day goals journal is available on Amazon. So it is available. Pretty sure it's just worldwide. You guys can go on Amazon right now. And if you want to get that journal, you can go get it. I'm so excited about this. This is like the first thing I've really created myself and designed myself and put out there for you guys. So this is a 90-day journal. It walks you through every single day of a 90-day cycle with encouragement, with prompts. You have a little morning and night reflection moment that's so, so, so simple. And then a little day to plan your priorities, write down wins that have happened for the day, things like that. And I'm really excited about this because this journal is really just how I've been journaling for years. Like, I love pen to paper. It's a wholesome activity that just makes my nervous system feel good. I feel just really, really connected in the present moment rather than doing it all on my phone all of the time. It just something about a book, like, I just feel, yeah, it just makes me feel really grounded. So I do that every single day. And I basically just created what I journal already as a physical thing for myself, honestly. And then also now you guys can have that too. So if you want to get it, it's $17 USD. And I can't wait to see you guys sharing it and posting about it and using it. And I just can't wait to see all of your goals and dreams come true. I want to see photos of the goals section in that journal filled up, and I want to see them happening, you guys. I'm cheering you on in everything that you are doing. If you liked this episode, make sure to rate 5 stars. It helps me continue to pump these out for you guys. And you can screenshot, share on Instagram at It's Amy Griffith or at My Elevated Lifestyle Co. You can also get my journal, link in my bio on either of my Instagrams. It'll be there for you. And I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing day. Happy month of March if you're watching live. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye.